right now. But look, we got a great matchup coming up for y'all. Str8 Rippin taking on Carbon. It's about to go down here very shortly. Hey y'all, this is Major League Gaming. So you guys see highlights, you see something kill-tacular that you love to see. Go crazy, let the fans show it. We got the Str8 Rippin fans, let me hear you. How about the Carbon fans, where you at? Alright, I want to let these teams decide who they own. Let's bring it. All right, it's time for the matchup. Let's bring them out. Team Carbon, Gandhi, Ghostayame, Shockwave, Karma, and their coach, Ricky. And on the red team, let's hear it from Str8 Rippin, Eli Warrior, Neighbor, T-Squared, and Legit. And their coach, XXX. All right. Str8 Rippin and Carbon, we're going to get them underway very shortly. But remember, y'all, remember my levels? I need to get some levels. So let me see y'all at 50%. 50% right now. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, how about 75%? Get it up. Get it up. Okay, now. I need everybody on their feet. Carbon, get your Str8 Rippin finals to go.
Last call from FBI Travel, station 22.
ESPN Saturday Night rolls on. We're live from the Meadowlands Expo Center, the inaugural event, the first event of 2008 MLG Pro Circuit. It's rolling on. We had a great opening match with Final Boss steamrolling Mobb Deep, but now we've got something special coming up. We got a great matchup between Str8 Rippin and Carbon. That's Pluckett. This is Sundance. Guys, tell me, what can we expect in this coming match?
Oh, this is going to be just some insane gameplay. I can feel it already. We got two teams that have some history here. They don't necessarily like each other that much. We've got some players who are eager to make some statements. And you know what, honestly, this is the type of stuff that I've been waiting for about 6 months, is to see these teams on the main stage live right here at the Meadowlands. I just can't wait to get it underway.
What do you think is going to happen in this matchup, Pluckett?
Well, last year in our Vegas finals, we saw Carbon pull out what I would call an upset over Str8 Rippin, taking that second place from them. And I know Str8 Rippin wants it back here in Halo 3. They put in the man hours, and I know they put in the practice. Carbon, they were looking good earlier today, but I don't know if they can hang with the Str8 Rippin squad. They have something to prove for me, Aaron.
On top of that, I'm going to add to that and say a lot of people right here are saying that Carbon really isn't a top 4 team right now, but that's again based on the fact that they're looking at what happened online leading into this event. Carbon had a hard time getting together to practice. I spoke to them a little bit yesterday, and they told me that they are back. Gandhi, in fact, said that he's primed, he's ready. People are going to underestimate their ability and how ready they are for this event. Then on the other side, I had a good chance to talk with Legit. Legit says that his team right now is hot. They're on a roll, they're confident, they're feeling good, they trust each other, they're playing really well. So you've got two teams who think that they're going to take this.
Okay, you got these two teams. You said there's a little bit of bad blood. Give us a little background on that for people who may not be familiar with what exactly went on here.
Well, there used to be a lot of trash talk in the past seasons, mainly between T-Squared and Gandhi. When they were a little bit younger, they got in each other's faces, and I know that they've grown up a little bit, matured a lot, but they still have a bit of bad blood. I know T-Squared is always gone after Gandhi. Gandhi always gone after T-Squared. It's a great rivalry. I love to see it unfold, and I expect some intense battles between those two.
Absolutely. This is a little bit like the Red Sox and the Yankees. They don't like each other. There's bad blood. They respect one another. But you know what? Nothing feels better than beating your enemy, putting them in a place, and going on to play in the winner's bracket while they're down in the loser's bracket trying to come back up.
Like we said, this is the opening event of the 2008 Pro Circuit. After seeing that first match, both these teams, they want to maybe put on a good show here and sort of keep this thing going, right?
Oh, absolutely. This right now this is a statement matchup right here, because you know that these guys are going to roll on, probably bounce into final boss or triggers down, depending on what happens over there. So if you can get out of here 3-0, that's making a major statement at this point. Now, a closer series, and maybe the other team still goes down, but they feel good about themselves because they put up a good fight. If I'm either one of the captains of these teams back here, my goal right now is 3-0.
Now, I've actually been following the action. I have a scout, D-Mac. Props to me, but D-Mac has been following the action. And now a lot of people have been hating on Ghost Aomi recently, at least on our forums, on our website. But according to the stats on these papers behind me, Ghost Aomi is on fire. He is the player to watch from Carbon going into this match.
Why would they hate on someone like that if he's performing well? What's the reason for the hatred?
Well, you know what? I think that the thing about it is whenever you have a top squad and they start to struggle, and I'm going to go back a minute here. Last season, we saw Carbon, who was a fan favorite. Everybody seemed to root for them when they were the underdogs, and then they beat Final Boss, and they beat him again and again. The thing was the minute they came back last season, after having been the champs the season before that, they seemed like they didn't really have their heads in the game. They seemed like maybe it went to their heads. They weren't a unit anymore. They weren't trusting one another. They would get themselves into a hole, and rather than just celebrate the fact that they got out of it, it was almost as if that they were happy to win. Now, again, it seems like they've worked it out. They're back as a unit. So everyone who's on the forums there who's questioning them, maybe that's a motivator that they need, because it seems like those guys seem to perform the best when everyone gives up on them and their backs are against the wall.
All right, that's some interactivity there. The forums coming to life here. We've got Str8 Rippin, we've got Carbon coming up in a highly contested match. We'll be right back after this.
The 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, powered by Xbox, is presented by GameStop and brought to you by Bungie, Dr. Pepper, and Str8.
Today we'll explore multiple personalities, also known as...
Yeah, boy! You know I'm flavorlicious. Explore my flavor before you miss it.
Tú sabes que soy flavor, me dicen flavor.
You can discover something new in every sip.
You know I'm flavorlicious. Explore my flavor before
When you explore the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper.
delicious. Ah, yeah!
John,
Yeah?
I feel like you're not really into it anymore.
I guess I have played through this game a couple times. It's not you, it's me.
Look, maybe it's time we both moved on. Sell us back to GameStop. You'll meet new people, we'll meet new people. We'll both be happier. Now come on, one more death match for old time's sake.
Your old games find new life at GameStop. Power to the players.
America, I know our Str8 gum lasts so long, most of you are still chewing your first piece.
But production's at a standstill, and workers are concerned about their futures, so please, start chewing that second piece.
Str8 Forever Fruit, the ridiculously long-lasting gum.